Here goes Shooting Star being towed over for a short haul for the survey.
April 20th, 2023, the survey was complete. The sea trial was done, and it took just a couple of days to get the survey results back. Another couple days after that, negotiating with the seller's broker on an agreed upon price. And then we are all done. We are scheduled to close on Shooting Star Monday, May 1st. We could not be more excited. Just a huge thank you to everybody involved, especially Brad, the harbor master at Hartshee Yacht Harbor Marina. Of course, all the folks at the boatyard that hauled her out and put her back into the water. The sellers, of course, huge thank you. The surveyor, whom we love. And the seller's broker, Allie. If you'd like to read more about Allie, she's got a full-page article that was done on Spin Sheet magazine. It's free, it's online, be sure to check it out. Allie is a female broker, of course, which is awesome, and it was a great write-up, so congrats, Allie. That's it for this month. Next month we'll be very busy. Hope to see you then. Thanks for following our journey. Bye.
Go.
Hi, this is Jim and Terry Osborn with Onboard with the Osborns. Today is April 30th, 2023, and I know we did the sign off already on the voiceover for the video for April, but I was just too excited. We were both too excited, so we have to come out here and tell you where we're at with the boat process. I think I even said it in the thing, but
We almost bought a boat.
Almost. We're going to close, we think, tomorrow or Tuesday?
I think we'll close Tuesday. Tomorrow we wire money and overnight paperwork. But I believe officially we close on Tuesday so we can board on Wednesday.
Yeah, we can't take you out on board yet. So May video will be on board.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so I thought a couple of things. Friends and family may be wondering, why are they moving onto a boat?
Why are you moving on to a boat?
Why are you moving onto a boat? And, you know, I think we said something in a very, very early video about circumnavigating or sailing around the world. But I don't think we talked about the initial moving onto a boat thing. Did you want to talk about it?
We might have said we were going to do 1 year in the city and then move on to a boat.
Oh, we may have.
That's kind of been a running theme for a while. Because we always want to do 1 year in a big city.
That was my bucket list.
And we always thought it'd be New York, but it turned out to be DC. Do a year in the city and then move on to a boat.
Right.
And keep the boat. What was your question?
Why are we moving on to a boat?
Why are we moving on to a boat?
Yeah.
Well, there's many answers to that question.
Why?
It's very complicated. There's a lot of layers.
Do you want to?
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
Big Lebowski, one of his gutters,
a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
But I think one really good reason is the rent's cheaper.
He's saying that
Rent?
for my benefit,
Yeah.
Right, Terry? It's super cheap.
We hit the frugal button. The rent is a little bit high in DC.
Oh my God.
You know, we're paying for a 1 bed, 1 bath here what we were paying for a 3 bed, 3 bath in Des Moines. And so rent's a little cheaper. And what else?
I think we should talk about 43 years ago when we were about to get married or were just married, and we talked about seriously like living off the grid.
Moving into the mountains and
Yeah.
not getting our children's social security numbers and
Yes.
just going out and living off the land and off the grid and
Right.
off all registries.
And this was a person that had never slept
Disconnected.
outside until I was married on my honeymoon.
You're the person.
Yeah, I'd never slept outside until our honeymoon, and then we camped on our honeymoon. And then Jim had this book that he was reading. Or you want to talk about the book?
No.
No.
It's
Okay.
right here.
I'm going to show it.
It's a good book.
I don't know if
Parts,
it'll
anyway.
be. I don't know if it'll be backwards on here or not. But the title is "How to Get Out of the Rat Race and Live on $10 a Month." And of course, Jim wasn't in the rat race when he bought this.
Right. I wanted to avoid joining the rat race.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And then of course, we got married. It took us a couple of years to get pregnant, and he we had tossed around that idea. But then when I got pregnant, Jim wanted this at-home birth with all the lights low and very zen. And I was like, oh, hell no. I want all white in a hospital, people in white masks, white gowns. So I knew that the cabin in the hills probably wasn't going to work for me at that time. And so
you settled for a part-time cabin on the Platte River.
yes, yep. Shout out to
Come on.
the Platte River in Nebraska.
Blue's trying to jump up, but
Yes, she doesn't
she's
like the
afraid
hardwood
too.
floors. Yeah, you want to just pick her?
Right.
Okay. And so.
There you go.
Oh, hi, and
There you
and
go.
so Jim was kind enough then to, we had a baby in the hospital, and he got his education and put on a suit and tie and did the whole rat race. Hi, dear sweetie, for 40 years, 42
Something like that.
And so, and again, we explained this in earlier videos that we were looking for a hobby that we could both share into our older age.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided on sailing. And then I watched a film on YouTube. You can look it up. Just look for Chasing Bubbles. And I had heard Jim talk about circumnavigation, I think. And we knew somebody on Lake Travis in Austin. His name was Ben. He had circumnavigated. Jim had been talking about Larry and Lynn Party for, years and years, how they were circumnavigators, how they sailed around the world. Anyway, I never really had any of those thoughts in my mind, nor really, moving onto a boat. But I watched Chasing Bubbles, and I don't know what clicked, but that was it. I knew I wanted to sail around the world with Jim on a boat, on a sailboat, and that's where it kind of all.
So when we moved to DC, we talked about getting a trailerable sailboat and just sailing around here, or even a smaller sailboat in a slip here and keeping our apartment and just sailing around the bay and things. But when it came down to it, we just figured it was the best idea just to get a boat that we could actually live on, fix it up, just the way we want it, make it blue water worthy. So there will be a lot of fix-up time in our future, and go from there.
Right.
Then hang out here for a few years
Yes.
more before we take off, and then eventually just take off.
Yeah. I don't know that I am ready to completely leave the grandbabies yet. I don't know that I can do that yet. We'll see. I might be able to snowbird it for a couple months in the winter. We'll see. Or a few months in the winter.
Talked about that.
Yeah. But we'll see. But, I get, the urge to just get in and sail away. But then, I look at all the art stuff on the walls of the babies, of the grandkids, and go, I don't think I'm ready yet. So we'll see. But it's very, very exciting. It's like a mashup of our dreams together.
Actually, we're downsizing, but upgrading,
Yes.
because we're gonna have less square footage, but we're moving from a 1-bed, 1-bath apartment to a 2-bed, 2-bath sailboat.
That would be correct.
But all of the public utilities that we have will now be incorporated in our own little boat.
Yeah.
But at the marina, we'll
Yeah.
have services, utilities, and
We'll have
all
laundry.
kinds of things, laundry,
Yeah.
shower rooms, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Right. So we'll have a
Coke
few years
machines.
to get it all figured out.
Yep. A
On
few
the
years to
boat.
figure it out.
Yep. And then we'll take off. But my goal is to sail at least twice a week, just so that we get to know the boat. And she's a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
14
But
feet.
the good value, price per pound. It was
Price per pound. Yeah.
good value.
Okay, so we talked. And then somebody, one of our sailing friends, I don't think they have any question about why we're moving on to a boat, but they did ask, and why are you putting it on YouTube? And originally it started out just for something for the grandkids to watch, because we thought, sweetie, I hope my breath isn't that bad.
Ooh, I could roll around in that.
Nice. But I forgot what I was saying.
You're talking about your breath.
No, I forgot. What I was saying.
You were making videos for your grandkids,
Oh, yeah, for the
basically a
grandkids.
legacy, whatever.
Yes. Yeah, really, because we had talked about
And
we
then-
would love to have any video of any grandparent, So it started out as something for the grandkids, and I had made videos 100 years ago on YouTube. Made a couple $100 on it, but these are not monetized. These videos are not monetized. It doesn't cost anything for you to subscribe to Onboard with the Osborns. You can cancel at any time. And it really
we don't
was,
pick the commercials. There's commercials on them when you bring them up, and we don't pick those. We have nothing to do with that.
right. It's not monetized, so
No
we
money
have no
involved.
say so. When I was monetized as myself on my own channel, I did have some bearing on what ads showed, but these are not monetized. We don't make any money off of these, so we have no say so on the ads either. But
And then our friends and family started asking us questions and getting interested in what we're doing. So Terry just keeps making videos about what we're doing so they can know. But they can come sailing with us and learn all about it.
yes, we've had lots of family members come and sail with us.
Yep.
So we hope lots of friends and family do. We have lots of friends that have come with us too. So that sounds good.
Yep.
We'll have room for
We'll
you.
be open, not for a little while.
Yeah,
we
we
have
have
a little
to-
work to do.
Couple
We aren't
months.
moving on board for a couple of months
Right.
because we've got to get it in shape for us to actually move on board.
Right.
Not that it's derelict or anything. It's got a real solid hull, and it's got. It just is lacking some systems that we would like added for our own personal comfort as liveaboards. It wasn't used as a liveaboard boat.
She has
So-
crossed the Atlantic twice.
Yep.
So
Blue water worthy.
she knows where she's going. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, she's blue water worthy.
Yep.
So yeah, we could move on to her today, but we've got our lease is up here July 6th is when we moved in.
Yeah,
And-
we've got to sell everything. We have to get rid of all of our possessions. We have to take a couple of months, probably.
Yeah.
We've accumulated a lot of stuff. We really downsized to move here,
Mm-hmm.
but we've got a lot of stuff yet.
Yep, we do. So, and we can put it in storage, sell some, store some, give stuff away, and then move on to the boat. Woo!
Sounds like a plan.
It's like living in a cool little fort that sails. Go wherever you
With
want.
air conditioning, washing machine,
I know.
heaters,
I'm spoiled. I am.
filtered water.
Okay. Anything else we want to cover? I don't think so. Did Blue say hello to everybody? I think she's
Yeah, she
watching
did.
herself, actually.
Yeah, she likes to watch herself on camera because she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she is. We tell her that all the time.
She's a pretty girl.
Okay. All right. Anything else? I think not. For me, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Everybody, thanks for following our journey. We will talk to you next month. May's going to be crazy busy, but that will be fun. Okay, say bye, Jim.
Bye, Jim.